Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Warmy pod. I'm going to say it again later on in this video or this podcast, depending on how you're listening to it. Are you listening audio, video? Who knows? I just want to ask for your forgiveness for the first maybe 10 minutes of this whole thing. I messed up. Simple as that. Not a great way to come back, but I messed up the audio, kinda. The video doesn't look great. I'm sick right now, so you can really see the bags under my eyes. You can see how puffy they are. Just tough it out for a little bit. I'm going to cut out a little bit of it because I'm not proud of it. I don't know, just make it to the mark. You'll know when, the quality goes upgrade, even though I made a fart sound. So, yeah, this is just my little warning. And now, hey everybody, it's me. I'm back again, and I know it's been a while. I know there's so many people out there in the world that have been starved of the Warmy podcast. To those people, I'm sorry. I've been busy. My school, they took away everything from me. I'm not going to say what school I go to. Not on here. But I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Ow! I don't know if you can tell by my sniffles. I'm a little sick. But I kind of just figured enough is enough. It's been a really long time since I dropped one of these. And I know I just have so many people depending on me. And so many people that just want to hear what I have to say. So I decided, you know what? Let me tough it out. Let me power through it. Am I even recording? Yes, I am. I'm just a little loopy right now. And I feel like what better time to talk to the masses than when you're feeling a little loopy? Because you know what? What's up with people today? Everyone today that talk to the public seems like they're a little bit loopy. What's up with that? What do I have to say? That's the real question. That's why everyone's here, right? I don't know what I want to say, because I wrote it all down in this little book, and I want to I want to ask for forgiveness right now, because of that. I have a Halls in my mouth. Is Halls Canadian? No one knows. If you're American, Halls is just a lozenge. I'm pretty sure Halls is worldwide. I don't know why it would just be Canadian, but I have my trusty little red book. This is probably one of my most prized possessions. I love this little red book with all my heart. It's just nice. And what do I have written down in here? I have the word Seinfeld written down in here. I have the word shower written down in here. And I have the word Andy Bernard written down in here. What was I thinking? Nobody knows. Andy Bernard has one very famous quote. He says, "I wish I knew when I was in the good old days before I left them so I could cherish them," something like that. I know I'm in my good old days. I know it. I'm in my final 4th year of university, and it's been weighing on me really heavily. Because I was so worried that, after watching that show in high school, I was like, okay, that quote stuck around. When am I going to know how am I going to know if I'm in my good old days? No one knows. But now I know. And I can't shake this feeling. What if I'm wasting them? I want to make it clear. I don't think I'm wasting them. This year already, this school year has been probably one of the best of my life. At least in terms of school and life, this has been an amazing year. Especially even just 2025, the second semester alone. I feel like my life has made a crazy uptick for the better. But am I doing enough? I hope so. I feel like I should have a job by now. It's end of January? I don't even have a job lined up for after school. Everybody else does. I feel like a fail. But, I don't know. I seriously don't know what I'm doing. All I've been doing recently is reminiscing. First year, It was whatever. I didn't have my beard yet. So I didn't, and because I didn't have my beard, I didn't have my confidence. I didn't think I was a handsome fellow. I thought I was a smart, thought I was a fart smeller. So they say. Second year, kind of uneventful. Actually, no, very eventful. That was when I moved into this beautiful house that I'm in right now. Right now I'm sitting in the basement of my very own house that I rent. So it's not really my very own house, but it's, my own personal space. I have this whole basement to myself, essentially. Usually I think I have this whole basement to myself. Usually nobody's down here. But somehow, in the span of me recording this, I think like 4 people have come downstairs. Which is ridiculous. Third year, pretty fun. No complaints. It was a good time. I learned a lot about myself in my third year. And here I am in my fourth. What's going to happen? I really hope that nobody is watching this hoping for advice or some sort of guidance for the university experience, because everything I just said for the last, how long was I just talking? I don't have a timer there. I just looked at my screen for no reason. Everything I just said, it won't help. It won't help anybody. I'm just worried I'm doing something wrong. And I don't know if that's a relatable feeling or not, but I can't help but shake it. I feel like it's something that I've been told throughout my whole life. Carm, you're doing this wrong. Carm, you're doing that wrong. Carm, you're doing this wrong. Fix up. Do better. Do better. Do better. And I'm trying. That was my only New Year's resolution, was do better. But at some point, you're doing your best. And you don't even know how to go past that, And my best isn't the same as your best. And my best isn't the same as somebody else's best. We all have the same 24 hours. But the problem is I'm spending 12 of my 24 hours sleeping. I slept for 12 hours last night. Granted, I'm sick. And I was a lot sicker last night than I was this morning. So maybe I needed that 12 hours of sleep. But I shouldn't be. I should be in the gym. I'm a skinny guy. I should be looking for a job. I don't have a job. I should be doing schoolwork. You know how many classes I've missed already this semester? We're on week 3? Week 4? I don't even know. I just feel like such a fail sometimes. And that's my golden days. My golden days are me feeling like a fail. But I know I'm going to think back to these days 2 years from now. 3 years from now. Fuck, I could even be looking back at these days just a few months from now. And I'm going to remember them as the best days of my life. So why don't they feel like that now? Seriously, nobody knows. I hope you guys don't mind how often I say no one knows. It's my most recent little vocal stim. I don't know what else I had written down to talk about. I've put my book on the ground. It's closed. It's a little far from my feet. I had Seinfeld written down. A show I've been watching quite a bit. I want to preface first. I don't stand with that man. Jerry Seinfeld, you're a bad guy. I'm sorry. Someone had to say it. I don't agree with where you stand on the Israel-Palestine conflict. If you guys want, link in my bio. There is actually a donation website. Great one. I've used it. Great little relief fund. I know it's not really the main talk of the media right now, but it is still very much happening. I don't agree with you, Jerry Seinfeld, when you dated that 16-year-old girl. Can we get a fact check? When you were, 20-something? And clearly you don't agree with me, because you just knocked my phone out of my goddamn recording equipment and not my Dollarama tripod. Look who's back with a completely different setup. Maybe not completely different, but you guys missed it. I was talking about Jerry Seinfeld, and all of a sudden, everything I care about came crashing down. And by everything I care about, I mean my Dollarama tripod. It just fell. It just fell, and it turned into like 6 different pieces. And I don't know what I did. Maybe I upset Jerry Seinfeld. Maybe I upset... I don't know. Can I even put what I just said in there? Maybe not. Fuck my piece of shit life. That's the motto that I live by. Because that's really what life is. It's a piece of shit, you know? I hate it, but I love it at the same time. Because you gotta shit. Sometimes you think you're the shit. You're just really the fart. And that's okay. You know, not everything's ever always going to go your way. And that's something that I've learned to deal with over the last 21 years. And I'm okay with it. Which is ironic for me to say because honestly, lately things have been kind of going my way. I hope my audio is crisper now. I realized that I was also taking audio from my computer and not just this microphone. So I think that was leading to some sort of an echo. Hopefully, whatever I've done in my new setup has fixed it. You're no longer on a tripod. You are now a camera leaning up against an unplugged Xbox One console atop a dining room chair, the chair in which is on top of an ottoman. And I have my computer down here, right here in the legs of the chair. In case you didn't know what chair legs look like. I'm going to take this moment to open my little red book again. Because I don't know what else to say. The shower. I don't know what to say because I'm not in the shower. Every good idea I've ever had, it comes from the shower. And if it was up to me, I would do my podcast in the shower. But I might slip up and I might expose my nether regions. And the nether region is not somewhere you want to go. Because the nether region is where you can find ghasts and zombie pigmen and blazes? Blazes or just blaze? Comment down below what you think the proper plural would be. But no, what is up with that? Why do my best ideas come to me in the shower? Not just me. I'm pretty sure it's like a famous thing. A lot of people have thought this. I feel like when I'm in the shower, my voice is a lot better. The content of what I'm saying is much more entertaining. Right now, is anything that I'm saying entertaining? No. What are the odds that you're even here in the video? I could very, very well be talking to nobody right now. Nobody cares what I have to say. I'm not some big YouTuber. I'm not some big podcaster. I'm just a guy with a microphone in my hands. And if you're here listening, what are you doing? I just gave a whole 10-minute spiel about wasting time. And look what you're doing right now. You're listening to me talk for no reason. Go outside. Read a book. Listen to a real podcast. What are you doing listening to the Warmy pod? The podcast that hasn't dropped in a year. When was my last episode? I don't even know. I'm on Spotify. I didn't even know I was on Spotify until a couple months ago. I forgot. I popped up on my own Discover Weekly because my algorithm is the only one it could recommend it to anybody. You know, no one's algorithm has my name in it. I'm just some doofus sitting here wearing a Yankee with no brim. You know how old this joke is? What am I doing? Do you know how much schoolwork I have due? Tonight? I have stuff I have to do in life. What am I doing? What if my parents watch this? What if literally anybody that I know watches this? My little cousins found my YouTube page. They gave me a lot of shit for it. They saw my video, Never Meet Your Heroes. And in that video, I meet my hero, the one and only Spider-Man. And he tells me that I'm cooked. If you haven't seen that video, go watch that video. Because that is a very rare Warmy video. Because it's good. It's actually a good video. But he tells me that I'm cooked in life. And I remember I came home. Where did I come home from? I think I came home from school. Yeah, because I'm here in university. I went home for the weekend. And I guess my little cousins were over. Nobody told me that. And I walk in the house and they just point at me. They're pointing, "You're cooked, you're cooked, you're cooked." I didn't even get the reference. I thought I was just getting flamed for no reason for walking into my house. And I asked them, I said, "Hey, why are you guys saying that to me?" And they wouldn't tell me. They would not tell me why they kept thinking that I was cooked. Until I sat down on the living room couch and I turned on the TV. And what was the most recent watch video? What was the most recent search? Warmy. And the worst part is, they didn't even like it. Like, they liked the video, but they didn't leave a like. Or subscribe. If you can't depend on your own family, who can you depend on? No one. I'm really sorry that this episode's taken a little bit of a sad turn. But it's my truth. And if you're not here to listen to my truth, what are you here for? This is my podcast. Today I'm proving you don't even need a guest. You don't need a co-host. All you need is yourself, your heart, and good intentions. And you can conquer anything that comes your way. I like to think I'm a good guy. Maybe I'm not the best guy in the world. You know, sometimes I can be selfish. Sometimes I can be annoying. I don't like my voice that much. I don't like the way I look sometimes. Look, I'm not even being honest with you guys right now. I wear glasses. But I took them off just for this video because I thought I looked better. I just got a haircut today. But what did I do? I came home, I put on this hat. Granted, I broke the rule. I didn't shower after my haircut. I still have not showered. I got my haircut hours ago. And I haven't showered yet. You want to know why? Because I went to the mall. That's another rule I broke. I did not go straight home. I went straight to the mall. With my friend Sean. And you know what? I had a blast. We got our haircuts together. You know how weird it was to sit on the couch in my barber shop? It's not even a barber shop. It's his basement. My barber cuts his hair in his basement, and I've never sat on the couch before. And that's what I did today. Today I tried something new. I got a haircut with my friend. Granted, we got a haircut one at a time. He's our barber, great guy. At the end of the day, he's just one man. But he cut us both back to back. And that takes guts. What am I saying? Why am I doing this? Why am I sitting in front of a camera saying the most nonsense shit possible? There's no way. You cannot look me in the eye right now and say that you have found anything that I've said this whole episode interesting. At all. At all. There is absolutely no fucking way. And if you do find this interesting, somehow, dude, what? What's wrong with you? I don't operate well on my own. I need someone to bounce off of. I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea to do a solo podcast. I don't. I really don't. I don't know. I only bought one microphone. Going back to what I said in the beginning, the school took all of my resources away. I used to get 2 microphones from my school's campus in the library. Gone. I used to get a camera. I'm not using a camera. I'm using my phone. Gone. That's budget cuts. It ruined everything for me. Now here I am with one mic, one camera, and one man. Who do I think I am? This isn't the Out of Character podcast. I can't do a one-man show. I'm not Hamza. I'm just some dude. I'm wearing a hat. I'm a phony. I'm hiding parts of my physicality. What is this background that I've set up for you guys? I have this. This is from Cars, the movie Cars. This is when Doc Hudson got into his crash. It might be mirrored for you, but what am I doing? Look at that. That's not a decoration. That's cologne. Can you even see? Yeah, you can see it. That's just cologne. And I brought that out. I don't know. You could see it before. I don't know if you can see it now. No, you can't. What's this? This is a mason jar with ping pong balls in it. 2 of which are broken. I really am such a fail. And I think part of life is just realizing, yeah, everyone's kind of a fail. And that's okay. It's like that video. I saw a very inspirational video the other day. This man says, normalize being chopped. And it's true. I hate to say it. 99% of this planet were chopped. There's not that many pretty faces out there. There's just eyes that see beauty differently. So you might think everyone in the world is chopped, like me. I'm not going anywhere with that. Everything I say has no substance. And the sooner I realize that, the sooner I can perfect my craft. Will I post this episode? Yes. Will it get a good number of views? Probably not. But you know what? You come back to this episode. I want you to bookmark this video. Come back to this episode in 5 years. Come back to this. And look how far I've come. Look at the greatness that I'm producing in 5 years. And look at this. This rundown little ghetto-ass video. And maybe then I'll finally be able to instill the hope that I want to instill in you. Because I'm going to do big things. Just wait. Just wait on it. And you know what? So are you. So are you. Thank you for listening to the Warmy Pod. It was so good to be back. I really hope you somehow took something away from this. But if you didn't, don't worry. I didn't, really. I just sat here and I talked to you. And I think that's all that really matters. Is that I'm just saying what's on my mind. This isn't for you. This podcast, this is for me. At the end of the day. I have so much on my mind and I just want to say it. And not many people are willing to listen. So why not force it upon you? You know, to listen to what I have to say. Yeah.